Welcome to Storytime English. Learn English through simple and fun stories. Let's make learning easy and enjoyable. Today, we're going to explore Donald Trump's fascinating journey. From his childhood and business success to his rise to the presidency and his recent return to power in 2025. Discover the most memorable and controversial moments of his life in this captivating story. Let's learn English as we dive into the history of this world leader. Donald John Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York. The son of Fred Trump, a successful real estate businessman, he was introduced to the business world at an early age. As a young man, he attended a military school where he developed discipline and leadership skills. Later, he enrolled at the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, where he graduated with a degree in economics. Influenced by his father, Donald began working in real estate, initially focusing on smaller projects in Brooklyn and Queens, before expanding into Manhattan. He showed a knack for transforming rundown buildings into luxury properties. In 1971, he took over the family business, renaming it the Trump Organization. From there, he built a billion-dollar empire. Trump gained fame by investing in casinos, hotels, and iconic skyscrapers such as Trump Tower. However, his business journey was not without challenges. He went through several corporate bankruptcies and lawsuits. Despite this, he always managed to bounce back, using his image as a symbol of wealth and success. In the 80s and 90s, Trump also became a media celebrity. His constant presence in the press and his flamboyant personality turned him into a public figure. In 2004, he solidified this image by starring in the reality show The Apprentice, where his famous catchphrase, "You're fired," became his trademark. Donald Trump had always flirted with politics, but his 2016 presidential candidacy shocked the world. Initially seen as an underdog, he won the Republican primaries with a nationalist, anti-establishment message. His slogan, "Make America Great Again," resonated strongly with voters frustrated with traditional politics. Trump's campaign was marked by controversies, direct attacks on the media, and radical promises, such as building a wall along the U.S.-Mexico border. He used social media, especially Twitter, in a groundbreaking way to communicate directly with voters. Despite resistance from many sectors, he defeated Hillary Clinton in the Electoral College and became the 45th President of the United States. His administration adopted aggressive economic policies, including tax cuts and incentives for domestic industries. He also faced diplomatic challenges, reaching out to North Korea and taking a hard stance against China. However, his presidency was marked by internal divisions and accusations of abuse of power. Trump's relationship with the media was one of the most turbulent in presidential history. He frequently called the press fake news and openly criticized journalists. His direct and unpredictable style garnered a loyal following, but also sparked strong opposition, increasing political polarization in the U.S. Trump's presidency was filled with controversy, culminating in 2 impeachment trials. The first, in 2019, stemmed from accusations that he pressured Ukraine to investigate Joe Biden. The Senate, controlled by Republicans, acquitted him, allowing him to remain in office. In 2020, Trump faced one of the greatest challenges of his presidency, the COVID-19 pandemic. His response was heavily criticized, with accusations of downplaying the severity of the virus and discouraging preventive measures. Still, he maintained a loyal base of supporters who rejected lockdowns and health restrictions. The 2020 election was one of the most polarized in American history. Trump faced Joe Biden and, despite his strong presence on social media, lost the race. He claimed voter fraud without presenting concrete evidence, leading to an unprecedented institutional crisis. On January 6, 2021, a group of his supporters stormed the U.S. Capitol, attempting to prevent the certification of Biden's victory. The incident led to his second impeachment, making him the first president to be impeached twice. Nevertheless, he was acquitted once again by the Senate. After leaving the White House, Trump remained influential within the Republican Party. He kept his base active through rallies and speeches, supporting allied candidates. Despite controversies, his popularity among conservatives stayed high. In 2024, Trump announced his candidacy for a return to the presidency. His campaign focused on criticism of the Biden administration, emphasizing economic and national security issues. With a populist nationalist message, he mobilized a significant base of voters. The 2024 election was tight, but Trump defeated Democratic candidate Kamala Harris. On January 20th, 2025, he was sworn in as the 47th President of the United States, alongside Vice President J.D. Vance. His inauguration took place at the Capitol, marking his return to power. In the early days of his second term, Trump issued several executive orders, including plans for civil service reform and mass deportation policies. He also granted pardons to individuals convicted for their involvement in the January 6, 2021 Capitol riot. Donald Trump is undeniably one of the most controversial presidents in U.S. history. His supporters see him as a champion of economic freedom and patriotism, while his critics accuse him of undermining democratic institutions and fueling divisions in the country. His impact on global politics was significant. He challenged the traditional system, reshaped the Republican Party, and influenced populist leaders around the world. His aggressive and direct style ushered in a new era of global politics. Whether loved or hated, Donald Trump changed the course of U.S. history. His name will forever be linked to a turbulent period of transformation and intense battles. What comes next? Only time will tell. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more content to help you improve your English every day.